All right, everybody, welcome back to Season 3, Episode 6, the season finale of Philly Comedy Club and Last Out Media's RUS GUTIN Experience on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and everywhere you get your podcasts. And it is time for the season finale edition of your favorite segment and mine, QUARAN-BITS, where I, Papa Russ, update you about how life has been going for me in the lockdown, pandemic, homeschooling, quarantine situation that we have all found ourselves in over the last year and month, but now seemingly is hopefully coming to an end. And that brings me to my story tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because just 2 weeks ago, your Papa Russ received his second vaccination shot, ladies and gentlemen. So that means as of Sunday, I will be fully vaccinated in the eyes of the law and God. Give it up for me, America. We did it. Who wants to touch me, you fucking whores? That's right. I got my vaccination passport right here, all laminated and fancy and shit, and all access pass to society. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking about flying to Disneyland just to breathe all over the salad bars, okay? I feel goddamn invincible and amazing. But you're probably wondering why somebody like me was able to get vaccinated so early. But if you know me, you would know that I have many medical issues, both physical and mental, Dan, of course, okay? And as you know from listening to the show, I have every allergy under the sun that you can imagine. And due to a childhood blood disease, I have no spleen either, ladies and gentlemen. So that is why I am damaged enough to have gotten vaccinated early here in the state of New Jersey. But there was another problem with this situation of me getting vaccinated early, okay? Because just like Paul Rudd, I am ageless. I know, that's what everybody says about me, Dan. Rus Gutin, he's just as talented as Paul Rudd and just as ageless, okay? Because the problem is, like Paul Rudd, with my mask on, when you cannot see my beard, I look 12 years old, okay? I look like I'm taking your daughter to the junior high school dance and I'm feeling her up during the Boys to Men band, okay? That's what's going on here. I look fucking like a child, okay? So, also, I am already, as you know, a very anxious, nervous, and paranoid person. So, I go to the CVS stand to get my first shot, and I'm online looking 12 with my mask on. Okay, and when I tell you that everybody else on this line either fought in World War I, survived Pearl Harbor, or was a minimum of 7,321 years old, I am not kidding. I shit you not, okay? It was the greatest generation and me, okay? And I can feel their scorn, okay, everybody? I can feel their cataract judgmental eyes all up on me, okay? All right? And these hearing aid motherfuckers also don't understand that I have comedy club hearing, okay? So I can hear every disparaging word that they are saying about me under their hard-to-come-by short elderly breaths, okay? Like, oh, look at this young whippersnapper right here cutting the vaccine line with his youth and his will to live and his cock all working, this motherfucker right here, you know what I mean? I can feel it, you know? But I just kept saying to I did my affirmations there. I kept saying to myself, Russell, be chill, woosah, don't pop off at these old judgmental white people. You do not want to get kicked out of this CVS before you even get your first shot, Russell. Just be chill, okay? But to tell you the truth, audience at home, I wanted to pop off. I wanted to defend myself, you know? I wanted to be like, hey, you fucking elderly crypt keeper motherfuckers, okay? I'm 42, and I got no spleen. My vac stats are legit, okay? You silver Fox News Nazis, shut your ancient holes. That's what I wanted to do, but I didn't. I said, Russell, just be chill, read the back of the box of this electric toothbrush, wait your turn, and don't get kicked out at the CVS before you even get your first shot, okay? Now listen, everybody, maybe after my second shot, maybe then, you know, on the way out of the store, Dan, you know, I could cold cock some fucking morbidly obese elderly white dude with his oxygen tank, his No Obama t-shirt, and his mask half under his nose defiantly, you know. Maybe then I get a running start, you know, and give him the flying elbow treatment and get banned from the CVS in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. But you got to do that after your second shot, not before the first one. You want to be fully vaxxed before committing acts of violence, okay? So I get my first shot, no incident, no violence, okay? Fast forward a few weeks later, I go to get my second shot, okay, everybody? I'm still the nervous, anxious, paranoid person you've always known, okay? I'm in line now, looking 12 again, with the greatest generation. I'm feeling their scorn, but this time, for my second shot, I am so nervous and anxious and focused and determined on not popping off and yelling at the old judgmental white people that the doctor calls me over to the chair. I'm all jacked up and nervous, and I sit down, and the doctor looks at me and he says, "Mr. Gutin, do you have any questions?" And I say, "Any questions?" Which he should not have done, okay, everybody? Here's a little life hack for you. If a nervous Jew don't ever ask a nervous Jew if they have any questions, okay? Because, spoiler alert, I had all of the questions, okay, everybody? I was like, "Do you think this shot will make my arm hurt too much to play my PlayStation 5? What happens to us after we die? Mustard or mayo? Do you think this vaccine will also make me unallergic to dairy? What about gluten? Where do baby birds come from? I mean, like, how do birds do it? Ross and Rachel or Chandler and Monica? Will you look at this thing on my back? Abscess, mole, birthmark, or cancer? Brangelina or Benifer? Why are we here? Did you understand the movie Inception? Is it too hot or too cold in here? I honestly can't tell. So while I'm droning on, jab, he vaccinates me, okay? And then he's like, "Okay, Mr. Gutin, go sit over there for 15 minutes so we make sure you don't turn into a zombie. Jackie, will you come over here and take a picture of Mr. Gutin real quick?" And I'm like, "Oh, wow, cool. Do you guys take a picture of everybody who gets the shot here?" And he's all, "Well, not everybody." So needless to say, everyone, I am no longer welcome and am definitely banned from the CVS in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. But I am fully vaccinated, much to the chagrin of the greatest generation. So give it up for me, America. I am vaccinated. I will make out with your mom on Christmas Eve. You're welcome. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the last Season 3 finale, Season 3, Episode 6 edition of QUARAN-BITS on Philly Comedy Club and Last Out Media's RUS GUTIN Experience on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and everywhere you get your podcast. Get the vaccination, you dummies. Go Birds, go Phillies. Good night.